To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Hello, my name is Doge, and I'm here to show you some Fiendsmith Lunalight combos. Let's get straight to it. So the first combo is going to be Gold Leo plus 2 discards. One discard optionally. I can show you a trick in a second, but first we're going to start with normal Lunalight Gold Leo, Leo search Martin, and discard that Martin. Martin effect, search Masquerade, and activate Masquerade, discard Hound, or dump Hound. Hound effect, special Chick effect, send Sheep. Now we'll go Gold Leo effect, add back the sheep that we just sent from the deck, because it says if a card Lunalight is sent to the graveyard, you can target it and add it back. So we add back the sheep, send the sheep to search Poly. Poly effect, make Perfumer, and Perfumer Chainlink 1, Masquerade Chainlink 2. Now this is going to add the Poly, we discard a card, and Perfume Dancer is going to search us Perfume. Now there is one really cool trick if you'd like to save on a card, which is if you go Chainlink 1, Lunalight Masquerade, because it discards as effect, Chainlink 2, Perfume Dancer. So what you can do is you can search the perfume and then discard that as fodder for Lunalight Masquerade, because the important effect is the banish 2, search 1, right? The only problem is that this prevents your Perfume Dancer from getting chain block, which means that this kind of loses to Ash a little bit. And also, this lowers the ceiling of the deck because you won't get Perfume Revive. So it's kind of up to you, right? If you have cards in your hands like hand traps that you'd like to keep instead of, like making an extra rank 4, then, maybe that's something you can do, right? But anyways, we're going to assume that you did not do that and just discard a random card, add Perfume, Revive Chick effect, send Leo Dancer, banish, discard 1, search Tiger effect, add Revive 1. So this is 5 summons. If they nib you here, you don't care because you have Poly for Liger. This is going to be the graveyard, so your Hound's going to be live, and you have Yellow Martin bounce Tiger, revive itself, and the Tiger effect revive another. That's 2 4s. That can be any rank 4, any link 2. So you do not care about Nibiru at all. Boom. Overlay, we make Tiger King. And again, like moving forward, the exact same thing, right? Like if they nib you anywhere, same idea, right? Tiger King. What's supposed to happen here is supposed to set Tenki search Leo, but I kind of fucked up here. I skipped a step, but it's supposed to be Tenki here, search Leo. This can be any 4, actually. This doesn't have to be Gold Leo. It just needs to be a 4 for the sake of being a body. So we go Perfume Dancer, Bounce Tiger, Special the 4, link these 2 away, and then boom, full Fiendsmith combo. So we can truly beat the nib, right? Boom, Requiem Engraver. That's a mistake, that's supposed to equip, make your necroquip, engraver revive, shuffling closed, yep. And then if they nib you here, again, you still have Liger, plus rank 4, plus Hound and Graveyard. Overlay, yeah, as you see here, make Caesar, and then we go Tiger effect to revive another 4, or anybody, and we're going to make a link 2, Martin effect, bounce the Tiger, special itself, Tiger effect, revive any 4, then we make a rank 4, and finally we end up with the Poly into Liger. And yeah.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Next, we'll go over the Tenki combo. Now, the reason why this combo is going to be slightly different is that Tiger King, the Fire Fist rank 4, you won't be able to search another live Tenki. You'll be able to search Tenki, but it won't be live. So you have to adjust it around a little bit, but it should still be fine. Okay. So Tenki search Leo, normal Leo, same thing. Search Martin, discard Martin, Martin effect, search Masquerade, Masquerade effect, dump Hound, Hound effect to summon a Kaleido Chick. Kaleido Chick effect, dump Sheep, Leo effect, add back, Sheep effect, discard, search Poly, make Perfume Dancer. Just wait for this to catch up. Now, same idea, you can save on a discard if you want to do Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, you can discard the perfume that you search, but if you want a higher ceiling, you can just do Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and just discard anything. So search Poly, blank discard, Chainlink 1, search Perfume. Perfume, revive Chick dump Leo, Chick dump Leo, Perfume, banish, discard, search Tiger, revive a body. Now, over here, instead of making Tiger King, we instead just use these bodies. we can just bounce Tiger without using the normal summon before we get rid of this body. Link it off into closed. Full combo. Same thing. If they nib you here, again, you have Poly for Liger, plus you have Martin live, bounce back Tiger. So you play straight through nib, it doesn't matter. Same Fiendsmith combo, Necroquip, Engraver, Overlay for Caesar, and then boom, completely insulated from nib. Now we can proceed with our combo. Yep, Tiger, Chick. Now it's actually important here for Chick to dump any body, because you actually don't have enough materials if you don't use this effect right now to make a Liger. Well, you do, but you'll have to banish both Perfume Dancer and Leo Dancer, which is bad because that makes Hound not live. So you just dump any Lunalight here, just to be a banish fodder for your Poly. Link these off, IP, Martin bounce back Tiger, Tiger effect, revive anything. Like, you have plenty of time, like, opportunities to trigger Chick here. You can trigger Chick here again if you want to, but make the rank 4, Poly, boom, 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 boom. As you can see here, we use the Leo that we dumped off of Collider Chick so we can keep Hound and the Fusion in Graveyard. And then boom, Liger. Same interruptions, IP, Caesar, rank 4, Liger, plus Hound live. Okay, so this is the third combo I'll be showing you, which is Lunalight Masquerade plus 1 discard. This combo will be slightly different because this means that you won't be searching Masquerade off of Martin, and that also means you'll be losing a one of the dump bodies to basically make Masquerade a live card. So your ceiling's going to be a little lower, but it should still be fine. Board should still be strong. So Masquerade, dump Hound, Hound search Leo, Leo effect search Martin, discard Martin, chainlink 1 Martin, chainlink 2 Leo, target Martin that you just discard to add back to hand, so you have a free body for the Poly that we're going to be doing real soon. Lunalight Fusion, Poly these 2 away, make Perfumer. Just chainlink 1 Perfumer this time because we don't have a Poly, so Masquerade can't trigger. We search Perfume. Perfume, revive, Gold Leo, and Perfume, banish, discard, search Tiger, and then activate Tiger. Now this Tiger revive. Now this is also where they can nib you. This time it's a little weaker because you do not have Liger, but if they nib you, you still have Tiger plus Martin live, which means you still at least have like a rank 4. And with Hound and Perfume Dancer in Graveyard, you'll also have Hound live. So it'll be 2 interrupts. Not the strongest, but realistically this is just a vacuum. You probably won't be opening Masquerade alone, but you know, it's still always good to know. So you make Tiger King here. Tiger King, set Tenki, Tenki effect, search Chick. Now here's one nifty thing you can do. Perfume Dancer effect, bounce Tiger, don't summon. Perfume Dancer, the normal summon is actually optional. You can, return, then you can special summon. And it's actually better that you don't special summon here, because if they nib you with Kaleido Chick on board, you lose your Kaleido Chick. And to note, this combo you haven't normal summoned yet, so if you just, like, do Fiendsmith combo here, yeah, like, yeah, if they special here, they nib you, you lose your Chick, but this way you can keep your Chick. So you link this off, Fiendsmith combo, you know, Requiem, Engraver, yada yada yada, boom boom, Necroquip, Shuffle, Revive. They nib you here, you do not give a shit, right? Boom. Now we can just normal summon Kaleido Chick. Kaleido Chick, send Leo Dancer, or you can set anything honestly, because if I'm being honest, this combo is not going to make Liger. But you also don't need to dump anything else, because dumping Sheep doesn't really do anything. So we can Chick dump literally anything. Tiger revive, lick it away, make a link 2. Now you just do Martin revive, bounce Tiger, activate Tiger, and revive a body, rank 4. So unfortunately this combo doesn't make Liger, but I mean, this is still a very solid end board, right? You just lose the towers. This is still a strong amount of negates, plus you have a spell trap negate, and yeah. And
God, that shit made me fucking
okay, so this is essentially the list that I'm rocking right now. It's definitely not perfected. There are some things that I'm still thinking about. For example, if you want to play 2 Tiger or 1 Tiger, and yeah, but overall this is what I've been rocking so far. The essential idea of why I combined both Lunalights and Fiendsmith is that initially it was either that or the two other variants that were going around, which were raidraptor. You pair this with raidraptor and you do rank 4 spam and pure. But the problem is like those are very like combo heavy variants that rely on going first and do very poorly going second because purely the amount of bricks that they play. Raidraptor rank 4, you play like so many extenders, so many bricks, and you clog your extra deck space with a bunch of cards that are completely useless. And that leaves very little room for non-engine. So going second is, I think, like absolutely nightmarish on that deck. And pure is also kind of the same idea. You play a decent amount of like extenders, but unfortunately, because these cards are kind of old, they tend to be bricky, which can compromise you going first and basically make your life kind of bad going second. So I want to do a little bit more low to the ground, but more flexible build. The reason that I think Fiendsmith does this so well is that this deck is like low-key very vulnerable. Like, as with like almost every single new deck that gets like legacy support, basically all the new cards are hand trap magnets, and if they get hit, like the old cards can't really do much on their own, right? Like you get impermanent gold Leo, you're pretty darn sad. Or Ashed or anything like that, right? So Fiendsmith is also like really good hand trap bait, right? Like everyone's going to want to Ash Requiem, right? And so on and so forth. It also helps with going second. That's another low-key problem with this deck, is that because like the combo itself is like very vulnerable, like you want to insulate your important cards like Gold Leo. But unfortunately Gold Leo is the card that gets you to the things that help you break boards, right? Which is Lunalight Fusion and making Liger. So it's kind of like clashing ideas, if that makes any sense, right? You want to protect this so you can do your plays, and the cards that do that are searched by it like this, which is like unfortunate, right? So what Fiendsmith helps you to do is essentially provide a way of in-engine board breaking that can like help you insulate these things, so you can like Fiendsmith Requiem pop something. And the third thing is that it helps beat a couple hand traps going first, right? Obviously, like every single combo I showed you beats Nib, and that is thanks to the Fiendsmith combo. Because in pure, like you'll probably always like have it in like the Yellow Martin Tiger combo, but the moment you use it and they drop rock on you, you're very sad. Like you'll have Liger pass or Liger Hound pass, which is like sure, but it's like that's still a lot of value they traded for, right? And also you don't have to play a lot of bricks, right? People are playing Serenade. I think that card is fat because you know you can just Foolish Burial Goods like for perfume. Emerald Bird is I think it's like a terrible card. You search for follow up in the deck that's supposed to win turn 1 anyways, so it's kind of like redundant, right? People are also bumping up like Kaleido Trick to 2, Tiger to 3, Martin to 2, which is like, I mean, I disagree. I think these cards feel bad to draw, but they are necessary, so you do have to play it. And Wolf, I think Wolf is very interesting, because what it can do is that you don't have to play Sheep plus Poly, but in exchange your endboard ceiling is a little lower. That is something I could test out. You can play it with Beyond the Pendulum, but at the same time I feel like these aren't the worst cards to like draw, so it's like it should be fine for now with this variant. Some cons I do want to address though is that Lunalight, with playing Fiendsmith, Lunalights go into Fiendsmith, but Fiendsmith doesn't go into Lunalight. So if you see a hand with just like Engraver plus like 4 hand traps or something like that, or like one of these bricks, it feels really bad. But I think that's just, I guess, a downside you have to take over like overall inconsistency with the other variants. And one thing that this does have more issues with is that it has less maneuverability than pure. With the more bricks you play, the more value cards like Lunalight Perfume and Tiger get you, because you can, you know, do a lot of more plays, you can do a lot more triggers, right? But with the Fiendsmith variant, you don't have that luxury, which means that you won't be able to play the Lunalight engine to its full extent. But again, I think that's a solid trade-off in exchange for like having overall higher consistency. But yeah, that is everything. That is my list, and yeah, cool.
Chavez.